fears. We've all got them, whether you're afraid of confrontation or the lack of it, whether you're afraid of snakes or the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, everybody has something that gets them a little spooked.
Well, even if it's a little irrational like that one.
Flying. I don't like heights. You won't find me in the ski slopes with you. I'm sure of that. So.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's so many fears out there. For some, facing their fears may mean quitting your job in this bad economy. Some people are afraid that everybody will find out that they really don't know what they're talking about. And for others, it's calling an old flame and giving it one last try, and others still, survival. So the list goes on and on and on. And Dr. Emil Faithe is here to talk to us about fears and kind of what we can do about it a little bit.
First of all,
welcome back, Dr.
Thank you so much. It's always great to be with you guys here. It's a blast. Hey, listen, first of all, let's get it straight. We all create our own reality.
True.
And if you don't like it, work on it, change it. We believe what we believe. There's a lot of talk about May 21st, of course, being the end of the world. I mean, is this the end of the world?
I should hope not.
You know, I hope not either. I got some things to do the following week. The idea is
stuff coming up in June.
Yeah, really, I want to take a vacation. But the idea is, no, do I believe in it? No, I don't. But we believe what we want to believe, but we can make fear happen. And it's really, you can control that fear by releasing and being expressive and just allowing to be what's going to be, because we're not necessarily in control of all of it, okay? So you got to let it go and go with it, and whatever happens, deal with it.
I know that I live my life. I know one of the things I've been advised is don't always base so many decisions in your life on fear. And I know that's a big thing, is we make a lot of decisions based on the fear of what happens if we don't do something, as opposed to making
Which brings up a very important point. Live in the moment. We don't know what this next second will bring.
Such good
advice. So the idea is live in the moment, enjoy the moment, and don't fear the future. It hasn't happened yet. And if you fear the future, you're going to get what you believe. So if you're thinking about negativity, guess what you're going to get?
Manifesting
So start thinking what you want to have happen. Manifest that.
See, that's such good advice. I wish I could take it. I have to
take
work on this.
Take it home tonight, would you please?
Okay, I will.
It's easy. I think it's easier said than done, though.
But it's
with fears. But you really do have to keep a positive attitude. But it's this mind over matter, I think.
It is mind over matter. Realize that there's some things that are destiny. Okay, we're just gonna do it. But you do have choices. Make the right ones, and don't live in the future when you're not there yet.
That's a good point.
Okay. 2012. Everybody's talking about
December.
Doomsday. You know, do I believe there's going to be some changes on the planet in 2012? I believe there will be. I believe they're already happening. But there's a lot of people making a lot of big deal about, oh my God, it's all over. No, it may be different. It's already getting different very quickly, but you know, it's what you believe, and it's not necessarily the end of the world. Per se,
you keep hearing the different dates. You know, the end of the world was supposed to happen. I think people were talking about in 2000.
Every year there's another.
In the Mayan calendar in 2012.
Well, the Mayan calendar really is ending. It's the end of a 26,000 year cycle. So something is going to happen. What that is, I don't believe we're going to see all the major changes that we're talking about, but I believe there are changes happening right now, and we're going to see some more.
Well, talking amongst our crew, you know, we talked about a lot of our fears, and it was really fascinating because some are irrational, like some of mine, which are a little silly, but there are also some that are very logical. You know, some people for reasons that are valid believe in ghosts, and they're afraid of them, and, and things such as that.
Ghosts and spirits and energies, which brings up a really good topic, and I brought a few things to talk about. A lot of people feel uncomfortable in their own home. You ever feel uncomfortable in your place? You feel like something is there, you don't know what it is, you hear noises, there are unexplainable sounds and feelings. Well, you can clear that with certain things. This thing is a cedar sage wand made from sage. You light this like a little torch. You go around the corner of each of the rooms of the house, and you say your own little mantra, your little prayer, and get these energies, whatever they are, whatever you believe in, get them out. Because if you live, for instance, in an apartment that is older, or older house, there have been other people who have lived there. There may have been energies and people in there who have lived on the land before the house was built.
Good point.
These all stay there. If you've lived in an apartment where someone was divorced, you move in, you're likely to have relationship problems.
Really?
These are the kinds of things you need to think about clearing out.
You really don't think of those things.
You don't. If somebody was sick or angry, and all of a sudden you just start feeling sick and angry, and you don't know what that is, you can get rid of it. But understand that what you're feeling is not necessarily what you're feeling, but what was left behind. Those energies persist.
So how does that work?
Well, basically what it does, the sage moves the energies out. Open the windows of the house and go through and say your little mantra in each of the the corners of the room. We have a lot of folks who need help clearing their lives and clearing the spaces they live and where they work.
Such good advice. And you know, some people talk about being afraid of UFOs, and of course New Mexico is always on the radar globally for the Roswell incident. So I mean, that's one thing
another fear. But you know, do I believe we're the only ones? There's billions of galaxies, each with billions of stars, each with billions of solar systems. Do you think that we're the only ones here? You know, it's up for debate, but you know, there's nothing to fear.
Well, people around the world long speculated about a crash in 1947 in Roswell, southeastern New Mexico. The military claimed it was a weather balloon, and there's been countless articles, television shows, books about this, and it's actually become part of New Mexico's identity and a huge tourist draw for the city of Roswell. And just this year, an official memo popped up on the FBI's website, and some say that it's proof that aliens actually exist. But others think it's bunk. Well, do you have any opinion on this?
Well, what do you think about it? Have you experienced anything firsthand?
No, I haven't. I'm a skeptic. You know, I am a skeptic.
You're a scientist.
But I'm also open-minded. You know, I know that there's a lot that we probably don't know that's going on in the universe, but I'm more of a skeptic than anything else.
Do you believe we're all alone in this in this universe?
I do not believe that. I mean, I haven't had any personal encounters with anything, but I always believe that there's something. There's something. That's about as far as I can go, because I don't have enough, you know, research to back up anything I say, except that I do feel like there's more to this life than what we know.
And if there is, it doesn't mean it's all bad.
Right.
We may have some cousins out there we need to meet. So here we go. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Those cousins, yeah, they're interesting. But you know, the question really, I guess, Dr. Faithe, would be, how do we find ways to protect ourselves from these fears and the negativity that exists? Because one thing, as you said, would be to think about the things that we want to manifest to happen.
Right.
But beyond that, what can we do?
Trust what you feel. You are your reality. We talked about that at the top of the show. You believe what you want to believe and be comfortable with that. The more you fear, the more you attract fear. And that goes for everything. What you fear will bring fear. Okay, so don't fear it. Go with it and know that you are protected. You know, we come here with a mission. We come here on a mission to do something special. Whether we know what that is day by day or not, we're being watched over. That's my belief. So by whoever you believe in. So don't worry about that. Worry about nothing. Live your life and live in the moment. Enjoy it. Don't worry about it. Live it. We came here to enjoy the moments. Please do that.
Well, I do believe in that. And I believe in positive and negative. I believe that positive attitude makes things better, things around you better, and then negative brings on negative. I do believe
negative
that.
health, and that's where I come in. You know, if you feel negative, you're going to get sick. And I want to talk about one of my books, my second book that came out called Extreme Clearing for Perfect Health. We talk about how to clear your house, your apartment, and other things, everything you didn't think about that's in your life that's toxic. Learn how to clear that in Extreme Clearing for Perfect Health. It's all in there for you.
And where can we get the book?
You can get it at my office, or you can pick it up on Amazon.com, anywhere you like there.
Yeah, very interesting stuff.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
And thanks for the reminder to live in the moment. We can all just take a deep breath and think about that and move forward with our day.
Great. Good to see you guys.
Thanks, Dr. Faithe. That's fabulous advice. Take a look at that. You may recognize this movie. That's a little cocktail action going on. And this may sound like just the ticket. Coming up, we don't have Tom Cruise flinging martini shakers, but we do have some top bartenders honing their skills for tonight's Albuquerque the Magazine Cocktail Challenge. Stick around.